Hello, gorgeous people. Welcome to my channel. This is my podcast, Rumbi Uncensored. Can I tell you something? I just want to say shout out to everyone who have subscribed thus far. And I want to say you are amazing and I'm so grateful. But if you are new here, I'm asking you guys to subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you've turned on your button because every time I drop a video, like now we are close to elections, so a lot is happening. You're definitely going to be receiving some good news from me. So I'm super excited today. We are looking at the bid that was in the Supreme Court for Saviour Kasukuwere and David Mangota, which David lost against Saviour Kasukuwere's presidency, and also the application that was lodged by Mawere in the Constitutional Court blocking Mr. Mnangagwa to run for presidency. It's you know, all I can say is Zimbabwe is a crime scene. In the words of Saviour, Zimbabwe is definitely a crime scene. For this and more, guys, I'm asking you to stay tuned here on Rumbi Uncensored.
This is the kind of intimidation. If anything, Zimbabwe is a crime zone. When some of us were shot at, has anybody investigated what happened? Now she comes here, tries to appear like she's a saint. No, she just came, I think she just didn't have something to do, and has embarrassed herself. We want to be serious about restoring Zimbabwe. We realize it's critical that we reconcile, reconnect with our society, and bring about a new Zimbabwe. As politicians, our haggling, our fights are not helping the ultimate objective of a better country. We now must bring to an end fear, intimidation, so that Zimbabweans can become a people who focus on the core responsibility of developing our economy.
Guys, we can all confirm that there are three people who are running this election. So that is the president, His Excellency Edie, then we have Nelson Chamisa, and we have Kasukuwere. These are the people that I know are running this election, definitely. The majority of the people, bless you, and I respect you and I love you and I wish you the best. But I must admit that these three people are definitely the ones that I'm focusing on right now. And guys, can I be honest? I definitely support Nelson Chamisa, but I also support Saviour Kasukuwere. The reason is I love his entrance and I love the role he's going to play on this election, because all I want is to just restart as a Zimbabwean people. And he's definitely going to bite the chunk from Zanu PF, which is going to afford my candidate to prevail, Mr. Nelson Chamisa. And I think that's my take, y'all, and I'm so excited. But I wanted you guys to take a listen, because here's the thing. Chamisa had such an incredible rally in Bedbridge this past weekend. But he said something that I would want you guys to listen to, because of course that's going to be my introduction. Please watch this video.
Saka toda kuti tigadzirise tauya neshoko chiri kusarudzwa harisi bato chiri kusarudzwa chiedza. Pane mutsauko pakati pechiedza nerima. Musi wa 23 August nyika iri kupuwa mukana wokuti munoda rima here kana kuti munoda chiedza.
All right, so first of all, guys, let me just be honest. This must be given to Ali. Ali is very good at communicating, and I think, trust me, yo, he's doing Saviour really great job, and that must be commendable, heavily commendable. But he tweeted something interesting, and I just wanted to read for you. He said this election is going to be expensive to rig. The rigging machinery is collapsing. It's a mess. I don't know if you guys agree with him, but I do. Yeah. It's going to be an interesting one. But then something funny, his name is Justice Mangota. You know, he was given a house hours before Kasukuwere's hearing, court hears. Huh? Justice Mangota issued a void judgment which resulted from his excitement to get a house he did not own one before. And this was actually reported by ZimLife. But this is what I'm going to say, y'all. A whole judge literally didn't have a house. And what he had to do was allegedly received a house prior to the judgment. And then he ruled in favor of Edie, President Emmerson Mnangagwa. Like, I'm sitting and I'm like, a whole judge could not afford a house. What is that supposed to tell you guys? That the economy is a mess. This is what I've been saying to my Zimbabwean brothers and sisters, that seriously, sometimes it takes wisdom to make the right decision, right? Because if someone can use the money to buy you your destiny, because trust me, under normal circumstances, judges could be staying in the most expensive houses more than anything, because judges really get good salary. But the judge could not afford to buy a house because the economy is a mess. How on earth then would the judge allow himself to be bought? So what it means is the moment you start accepting bribery is you are saying to someone, oh, you have power over me. I'm giving you all the power. Do as you please with my life. That's what it means. And I keep on saying to my brothers, stop taking bribes. Let's focus on building a strong economy that will afford everyone to live comfortably. In life, I've learned there's what's called a sacrifice. So this is the thing. My dad used to tell me that life with God is bittersweet, and a life with the devil is sweet bitter. What does that mean? So what he was saying is when you're walking with God, it's going to take you some time, because God, he believes in process. He equips people before he launches them in their higher realm. So he was saying to me, don't worry when God is taking you through a process. It's okay, because he knows that your greater is going to be so glamorous, so great, so exquisite. So it will take a process. God has to go through the refinery, tough refinery, in order for it to be purified. That's how life is all about. Zimbabweans, we need to get to a point where we say, let's sacrifice for the now, knowing well that we are building a strong economy that will only not benefiting us, but also benefiting the future for children. Because that's what life is about. It's about legacy, leaving a strong legacy so these kids can also proceed with life and live to our great grandchildren, generations after us. But it will take you and me to sacrifice. And I think this is where we are right now. Remember what Hubert Angel said, 240 million is reserved to buy your destiny. I repeat, 240 million, it may be just one Zimbabwean person's net worth. That is being used to run down destinies. It takes wisdom. It's all about a mind. It's a mind game, yes. Yeah. It's all about thinking deep, exposing wisdom. Right. Now, so we know Mr. Saviour Kasukuwere won. So Love Day Mangwana's application scratched off the roll. So there is no case. There is nothing. Life goes on. Mr. Kasukuwere is still on the ballot box. So shout out to Zimbabwe. I can smell a great Zimbabwe around the corner. I'm asking you, brothers and sisters, to prepare. This is going to be the day of your lifetime. God is finally here. Your prayers are answered. I can tell you, this is what I've been saying. There will be political parties from next year, but I don't think Zanu PF will be one of them. Why? Because it's associating itself with so much pain that people have been going through over the years that no one wants to hear about that political party. I'm just saying, this is what I'm telling you. There will be political parties, but Zanu PF will not be one of them. Now, we're going to look at Mawere. Mawere is suing His Excellency ED, that ED is not qualified to stand or to contest as a president of Zimbabwe in the Constitutional Court, straight to the Constitutional Court. And this is quite interesting, guys. That is the application right there. Mawere is suing His Excellency. Wow. And again, I'll repeat the words of Kasukuwere. Saviour said, Zimbabwe is a crime scene, because it's just suing each other back and forth. And remember, Citizen Coalition for Change are also in the court as we speak, again fighting for their liberty. They are their double candidates drama. I want to ask you one question. Zimbabwe Electoral Commission, a whole body, I'm saying Zimbabwe Electoral Commission, that have Chigumba, who speaks eloquently. Priscilla speaks eloquently, and I do respect her for that. Are you guys telling me that you guys failed to do your job diligently? That they have to be double candidates? Or this was orchestrated to cause chaos? But if this was orchestrated to cause chaos, as per allegations, bear in mind, you are not hurting the people, Triple C or Nelson Chamisa or whoever you think. You are destroying the future of the people of Zimbabwe. That can never be taken lightly. The problem is we always think it's about politicians. Life has nothing to do with politicians. As a matter of fact, we give them the power. We mandated them to deal with their own personal affairs. As a matter of fact, they save us as a people. So I keep repeating that as Zimbabweans, we need to understand, we need to know the fine lines. So at least we can protect the future of our children and the future of us. Yeah, 2 lawsuits. Boom. I can't wait to hear about Mawere and Edie. I confuse Mangwana and Mawere. I don't know for some reason, but I think Mawere is Mawere. He's a businessman, incredible man who's suing Edie. He cannot stand to be the president of Zimbabwe. Who knows what? A lot of speculations, a lot of allegations around the president, which needs to be checked. I think, for me, what I can confirm today, a lot, which includes the gold mafia, the president was implicated. We're also looking at the issue of there is the latest Sundrek report, which also still implicate the president with Kasukuwere, the president. So I guess those are the things that he is referring to. Maybe more that I don't even know. Those are simply allegations. All I'm saying is Zimbabwe is a crime scene. Tell me what you think, guys, in the comment section below. I'm super excited. I can't wait to hear your own views. Please feel free to comment, to share, to like. I'll see you in my next upload. I love you all and God bless. Bye for now. God bless Zimbabwe.